The real reason you can't focus, because right now as you're watching this, your brain is being hijacked. And the scariest part, you don't even know it's happening. 3 seconds ago, you probably thought about checking your phone. That wasn't a choice. That was your dopamine system controlling you like a puppet. By the end of this video, you'll understand why a lab rat has better focus than you do, and how to fix it. Number 1, the problem. Meet Sarah. She's a graphic designer. Every morning, she sits down determined to finish her project. 2 hours later, she's watched 47 TikToks, responded to 23 texts, and done maybe 15 minutes of actual work. Sound familiar? Here's what Sarah doesn't know. Her brain has been rewired, not metaphorically, literally. The neural pathways in her prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for focus and decision-making, have been physically altered. And it happened so slowly, she never noticed. Think about this. The average person checks their phone 96 times per day. That's once every 10 minutes while awake. Your brain doesn't just get distracted, it's now expecting the distraction. It's hunting for it. Number 2, the neuroscience. Let me show you what's actually happening inside your skull. Dopamine isn't the pleasure chemical, like everyone thinks. It's the wanting chemical. It's what makes you crave the next notification, the next scroll, the next hit of novelty. Here's the sinister part. Every time you check your phone and get a notification, even a boring one, your brain releases a tiny hit of dopamine. Not because the content is good, because you didn't know what you'd find. It's called a variable reward schedule. Same trick casinos use with slot machines. For example, in 2019, researchers at UC Irvine found that it takes an average of 23 minutes and 15 seconds to fully regain focus after a distraction. 23 minutes. Now, do the math. If you're checking your phone every 10 minutes, you're literally never reaching deep focus. Ever. Your brain is stuck in a permanent state of partial attention. But here's where it gets darker. Your baseline dopamine is dropping. In the year 2000, the average person could focus on a single task for 12 minutes. Today, 8 seconds. That's less than a goldfish. Why? Because your brain has adapted to constant stimulation. Normal activities, reading, conversation, actual work, don't provide enough dopamine anymore. They feel boring, uncomfortable, wrong. You're not lazy, you're not broken. You're experiencing withdrawal. Number 3, the trap. Let's talk about Marcus. He's a software developer, smart guy. But every night at 11 p.m., he tells himself, just 5 minutes on Instagram. At 2 a.m., he's still scrolling. Why can't he stop? Because social media platforms employ literal neuroscientists to make their apps as addictive as possible. Infinite scroll wasn't an accident. Autoplay wasn't a convenience. The red notification badge wasn't just a design choice. These are psychological weapons designed to exploit your brain's weaknesses, and they're winning. Studies show that when people are separated from their phones, they exhibit the same stress responses as drug addicts in withdrawal: elevated heart rate, increased cortisol, anxiety, phantom vibration syndrome. You're not imagining it. Your brain has formed a dependency. But here's the part that should terrify you. This isn't just stealing your time. It's stealing your ability to think deeply. Cal Newport, a computer science professor, studied knowledge workers and found that people who can't focus for extended periods literally cannot solve complex problems. The connections your brain needs to make for creative thinking, strategic planning, and deep understanding, they only happen in sustained focus states. When you fragment your attention, you fragment your potential. Here's the vicious cycle you're stuck in. The attention fatigue cycle. Step 1. You try to focus, but your baseline dopamine is low from constant digital stimulation. Focused work feels unbearably boring. Step 2. Your brain screams for stimulation. You check your phone just once. Step 3. Dopamine spike. Feels good, but now your baseline drops even lower. Step 4. Back to work. Feels even more boring than before. The gap between the stimulation you need and the stimulation work provides just got wider. Repeat forever. This is attention fatigue. Your brain is literally exhausted from constantly switching contexts, but the exhaustion makes you crave more stimulation, which makes you more exhausted. It's a debt cycle, but for your nervous system. ASA example. Dr. Gloria Mark at UC Irvine tracked knowledge workers and found they averaged 3 minutes and 5 seconds on any single task before switching 3 minutes. You're reading emails for longer than you're doing actual deep work, and every switch costs you. Those 23 minutes to refocus, that's your cognitive tax bill. Okay, enough darkness. Let's fix this. The good news? Your brain is plastic, it can rewire. But you need to do 3 specific things. Solution 1, dopamine detox, the real version. 1 day per week, eliminate all easy dopamine sources for 4 hours. No phone, no music, no snacks, no stimulation. Just you, one task, and boredom. The first hour will be torture. Your brain will scream, let it. By hour 3, something magical happens. Normal activities start feeling rewarding again. Your baseline resets. Do this every week for a month. Your brain will remember what natural satisfaction feels like. Solution 2. Focus blocks, non-negotiable time. Schedule 3 90-minute blocks per week for deep work. During these blocks, phone in another room, not just silent, gone. Single task only, no exceptions. Why 90 minutes? That's the natural ultradian rhythm of your brain. After 90 minutes of intense focus, take a 20-minute break. Your brain will actually thank you. Start with 3 blocks per week. Build up to 1 per day. Solution 3. Stimulus fasting. Every morning, don't touch your phone for the first hour after waking. No news, no social media, no email. This is critical. Your brain's dopamine system is most sensitive in the morning. If you spike it early with digital stimulation, you're setting yourself up for a day of craving. Instead, morning routine without screens, coffee, exercise, reading, journaling, anything analog. This single change rewires your daily dopamine baseline. Bonus, the attention gym. Practice sustained focus like you'd train a muscle. Start with 25-minute focus sessions. Use a timer. 1 task only. When your mind wanders, gently bring it back. Don't expect perfection, expect practice. Over weeks, extend to 50 minutes, then 90. You're literally building new neural pathways. Look, your attention is the most valuable resource you have. More valuable than time, more valuable than money. Because without attention, you can't think, you can't create, you can't connect, you can't build anything meaningful. The systems trying to steal it from you are sophisticated, powerful, and ruthless. But you're not helpless. Start with 1 solution today, just 1. Reclaim 1 hour of deep focus this week. Your brain will resist. Push through. Because on the other side of that resistance, that's where your actual potential lies. The version of you that can focus, that person is unstoppable. Time to meet them.